everybody, thank you for joining me again today. I'm Lee from thecraftyspark.co.uk and today is a crafty tip video. Crafty quick tip video even. I don't even remember what I call my own videos now. But it's basically about stamping tools and using stamping tools and not getting in a mess, which I'm very good at doing. I've actually got 4 different stamping tools. Oh, there's 3 of them here. There is another one somewhere in the room. And I always have the same problem. Now, I'm going to show you with the Stampin' Up one because this is my current favourite one. I tend to flip from one to the other, you know. So let me move these out of the way. I'll put them over there. I will show you what I mean. So I have my stamp set up in my stamping tool. My cardstock is in place. Everything is nicely lined up, and this is going to be the card front from one of my cards. So I'm using 9th Navy ink, and I ink up my stamp. There we go. Make sure there's lots of ink on there because I want a really nice crisp image. Close that to get it out of the way, otherwise I get a mess. And then I stamp my image, just pushing down on it, nice and firm. Lift off. Perfect image. However, now I have a problem that I've got an inky stamp. And I still want to use this, but I can't because it's got an inky stamp on it. So obviously I need to take the inky stamp off. But if I touch it, I get ink all over my fingers, which you can kind of guarantee I will then get on my card. Now, what I used to do was I used to use just your bog standard baby wipes, as you can see. I've been using this one today as it is already. However, my friend gave me this fantastic tip and I thought I have got to tell you about it because it is just so amazing. My friend's name is Shauna Sutherland. Remember that name. She's absolutely fantastic. She runs her own company called Express Wishes and she makes the most amazing handmade stationery for weddings. Oh my goodness, you should see some of her designs. They are out of this world. Cannot recommend her highly enough. So look her up on Facebook. She's got a whole page with all her designs in it. Express Wishes. She's based up in Glasgow. And like I said, she's just amazing. I'll put the link to her page on this video so that you can actually go over there and have a look yourself because she's brilliant. Now obviously, if you're going to make wedding stationery, you have to be pristine in your creativity in your making. Which is why I could never do stationery because I just made too much of a mess. So Shauna told me about this tip and it saved my life. Very easy. It's just this. See? Bit weird looking, I know, but it's great. And what it actually is, it's one of these paint refill pads. Now this is the ones that you buy in like B&Q or online on Amazon or, you know, just basic DIY shops. And you use them to paint the house with. In fact, you can even get them in the pound shop quite often. And if you take it, if you open it up, it has this plastic piece on the back. Now that's to slot it into the tool that actually holds these weird looking things. But Shauna, wonderful Shauna, said to me, you can use these to clean your stamps. And I was like, yeah, whatever. She said, no, seriously, if you're going to use a stamping tool, this is the best thing in the world. I've got a stamping scrub, so when my stamp is on a block, I can stamp. And then I can just rub it on my stamping scrub, cleans my stamp. But you can't do it, can you, when it's in a stamping tool because it's stuck on there. So you can't even though the Stampin' Up ones, you can take the plate out, but you can't really go rubbing it on your stamping tool. It just doesn't work. But this does work. And it's just fabulous. So let me stop talking and I will show you exactly what I mean so that you can see what's going on. First thing you want to do, get it out of the packet, like so. Oh, the sun's come out. That's nice and bright, isn't it? Let me just make my video a little bit darker, otherwise... Whoa, wrong way. If you watch my videos, you know I'm always faffing with the light on my videos, and now I've got to wait for the camera to stop moving or you'll all feel sick. There we go. Is that any better? A little bit more. Oh! Hang on. Now we've really gone nuts, haven't we? Wait a minute. I'll get it right. Hold on. Do you know what? Then again, my husband says to me, for goodness sake, when you've got it set up, why do you keep messing with it? It's because I keep looking at it and then I think, oh no, that doesn't look quite so good. I should just leave it alone, shouldn't I? Yeah. Right, go back to this. So, all you want to do is you want to pull that off of there. Like that. Alright, doesn't matter that you've got foam and material, makes no odds. This one, you can see when I pulled off, I actually pulled off quite a lot of the foam with it at the same time, but it really doesn't matter. What you do want to do, however, is have it even. So I'm actually going to pull the rest of this foam off. And what you're going to be left with is this kind of hairy bit from the front, and that's what you would usually dip in your paint and use to paint your walls with. Just get all these mini bits off. That'll do. Doesn't need to be too precise, but you're left with this sheet. Can you see that? It's kind of got little hairs on it, and this is exactly the same kind of thing that stamp cleaning tools are made of. They're just kind of tiny little fibres. Look. So what I do, or rather what Shauna told me to do, get yourself an old stamping block, get one of these and cut it to fit your block. Now this block that I've got, I think is about 2.5 and a bit or something. What is it? Yeah, we'll go for 2.5 by 3 inches. So I wonder if it will go through my trimmer, if I can find my trimmer. Well, I had my trimmer. No, I've lost my trimmer. There it is. It probably will actually, because this trimmer is brilliant. Right, so 3 inches. Actually, I've just realised this is this is a 6x4 pad. So that makes it even better, because I'm just going to cut it in half. Probably should have gone from the other side, but never mind. And that, oh, there we go, look, fits that way around. I was going to say, why doesn't it fit? Duh. So how wide was that? I can't remember. 2.5. So if I now cut that to 2.5, going up the other way this time. Oh, that was easier. I'm going to do this one as well, because you know when you have a stamp cleaner, like the Stampin' Scrub, you have two sides to the cleaner. Whoops. One side is for washing, one side is for drying. So same principle is going to happen here. Now, what I would suggest, before you use these and cut them, you wash it, because to begin with you do get some tiny little fibres coming off, which will get on your stamp, so it's better if you wash it first. But once you've got it to size, grab yourself a glue gun. Whoop, and try not to glue your hands. if you can help yourself, like I almost did. Put some glue on there, and then let's pop that on top. One on the other side. This is just an old stamping block. I'm not sure if I told you that. It's from a wooden stamp, wood-mounted stamp set that I had, and I like using these when I make these pad blocks, because they've got the like the handy holdy things, finger holder things on the side. It makes it easier to keep hold of. There you go. Now once that's dry, whoops, well, you know, put your glue on it first so that it sticks to the block. This is one of the drawbacks of using a cool melt glue gun. It's cool. It's because I usually end up doing that and burning my fingers. Right, once it's stuck on there, okay. Here's one I made earlier. Once it's stuck on there, you can use it exactly the same way as you'd use a stamp cleaner. So, whoops, let's move that out of the way because I want that. Here's that stamp. Now you've got two ways of doing this. You can either, using your stamping mist, you can either spray the stamp or spray the block. Personally, I prefer to spray the block and leave the stamp in place, because by doing that, it just keeps this a bit cleaner so that I can put the next stamp on easier. So I've sprayed that exactly like I would spray my Stampin' scrub, and then I just rub it on. You might not need to spray quite so much as that. It's like bubble bath. But then use it on one side, turn it over, and just wipe it off the other side. Don't use so much spray next time. Alright. And then you can peel your stamp off nice and clean. That's from earlier. And have nice clean fingers. And that's still nice and clean as well. Alright, there you go. Today's quick tip for you. Make yourself a stamp cleaner mounted on a block, with huge thanks to Shauna at Express Wishes, making the best, absolute best of the best wedding stationery in the world. Take care everyone, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, bye.